Sydney celebrates, the Harbour's packed for a spectacular New Year's Eve. You had to get up early to claim a prime position for tonight's fireworks. And we're live for the party on the water. Also tonight, a petrol tanker overturns, exploding into flames. And your last chance to be a millionaire in 2010.
This is 9 News with Alison Langdon.
Good evening. Sydney is set to prove once again that it's the New Year's Eve capital of the world. 1.5 million people are gathering around the harbour, preparing to welcome in 2011. The weather's perfect for what's tipped to be a spectacular fireworks show. We have reporters in the thick of it right around the harbour, but first to Jane Azzopardi, who reports on the people who are out early to claim prime real estate.
Happy New Year! That's the way to do it.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Before tonight, there was last night. The best view in town comes with a long wait.
You can't miss it. Best one in the world.
And word has spread they queued long and early at Mrs Macquarie's chair, a Taiwanese tour group first in line.
And everybody's singing and listen music, chatting, and they just don't need to sleep.
Behind them, a winding line of Germans, Dutch, Canadians and Brits.
It's a bit too hot for my liking.
Hope you packed your sunscreen.
Got my factor 50.
We're from all the way from sunny WA, but we're surrounded by Scots and Dutch in front of us, so I think we're the only Australians, even though we're not from Sydney.
So many nations, an Olympic-sized sprint to snare the top spots.
Slow down.
And this view, the perfect prize.
We slept and we ate and we ran. And now we're here.
This is a celebration that the whole world takes part in, Sydney being the first major city in the world to celebrate.
Along the Parramatta River, vantage points have been snapped up, but the harbour is centre stage tonight, so Kirribilli is a campsite.
This is the kids' first time to come down and watch the fireworks from Sydney Harbour.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
The fireworks.
The alcohol ban around the harbour didn't dent the bottle shop trade, and home caterers flocked to the fish markets.
With this heat, with this weather, nothing better really.
Sydney's style set spent the day getting groomed for a glamorous night of parties. But for natural glamour and some real sparks, you can't beat a harbour view. Though if you want to get home before sunrise, plan ahead.
At times it is very busy on New Year's Eve when everyone wants to go home after midnight, but we'll have more cabs on the road than ever before and more secure ranks operating.
It's shaping up to be a whatever language you say it in.
Well, Jane Azzopardi is in Balmain, and Jane, you'll have a pretty good view of those fireworks.
I sure do, Ali, and so do the thousands of other people that are down here. And organisers are promising us it'll be worth the wait because they say this year's fireworks display will be the best ever. I can give you a little bit of a sneak preview. We're expecting to see a fireworks bow tie on the bridge and also a cascading red and white waterfall coming off it. In total, there'll be $5 million worth of fireworks lighting up the skies above Sydney tonight. The first show's at 9 and then the big one, of course, at midnight, Ali.
Sounds impressive. Can't wait for it. Thanks, Jane. Well, it's not just on the foreshore that revellers have been staking out the perfect spot. Tracy Vo is on a boat. And Trace, what a day to be on the harbour.
Absolutely, Ali, and the party certainly started very early here on the water. It's getting pretty crowded, with many anchoring down days ago to claim their spots. It's been such a perfect day on the harbour, and it's just going to get better.
Why party on land when you can do it right here? Boats big and small, Sydney certainly put on a stunner.
How lucky are we? Sydney's come to the party again.
Bikinis and boardies, the fashion choice, but others went for something different.
Any New Year's resolutions?
You can look at it.
For those who were prepared, they brought home to the harbour.
You got a pretty good setup up there.
Yeah, they're at lunch. Oh, this year I went now.
You're looking pretty comfortable down there.
Chicken, tofu, soybeans.
What are you guys looking forward to the most?
Soybeans.
And the fireworks?
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
And like the foreshore, you've got to get in early.
We've been in for 4 days.
Doesn't get much better than this, yeah.
But when it gets a little crowded, you can't avoid some drama. This boat having trouble making its way around.
I haven't been able to check the hull. They hit it pretty hard.
They were let off with a warning. For the rest of the revellers, they were enjoying what Sydney does best.
Have you guys caught anything yet?
Yeah.
What did you catch?
Couple snappers.
And why wait till midnight? Tracy Vo, 9 News.
Starting early. Well, a favourite location for families is Kirribilli, and Tim McMillan is there. Tim, how's it looking?
Well, I know you've been talking up some of the other places along the water here to watch the fireworks, but I reckon you'd be pretty hard-pressed to find a better place than right here on the water in Kirribilli. We're perched right on the edge of the harbour. You've got the Harbour Bridge. We're virtually sitting underneath it. You'll be able to smell the fireworks here as well as see and hear them. There is a bit of sting still in the sun here. You'll notice that better prepared people here have come with their own tents. There's also quite a few beach umbrellas around, and some people have even taken to jumping off the pier into the water in a bid to cool off. This is one of the alcohol-free zones, so it's very family-friendly. There's lots of young people here hoping to enjoy a safe as well as enjoyable night. The numbers here have been really steadily building over the last hour to hour and a half. I'm told that at 50,000, the gates will be shut here. That is the capacity here at Bradfield Park at Kirribilli. I'm not sure that we're quite there yet, but certainly those that are here now ready and waiting to enjoy a spectacular night. Ali?
Well, you mark your spot, kick back and relax. Thanks, Tim. When it comes to prime positions, it doesn't get much better than the Opera House. Nine's Alicia Gorey is there, and Alicia, everyone is gearing up for a very big night.
Yeah, they certainly are, Ali. I have to tell you, I feel pretty fortunate at the moment. I've got this waterfront location in the forecourt of the Opera House pretty much to myself, but that won't last long. People will start arriving to the Lord Mayor's function in around about 30 minutes' time, and it's sure to fill up fast for what is a spectacular view, as you can see behind me, of where the fireworks will take place. Now, it's hard to believe 1.5 million people will cram around Sydney Harbour tonight to see the fireworks display, and I saw a number of the people on the way in this afternoon who have been here from the very early hours of this morning trying to get a good spot, and I just hope that they can actually make it to midnight to see in 2011, Ali.
Look, you can't have any champagnes tonight, obviously. All work, Alicia. That's a shame.
Well, my New Year's resolution is to be honest, so I'll say that, Ali, maybe I'll leave my first glass of champagne until the new year. Why don't we leave it at that?
All right, well, not too many. Thanks, Alicia. More than 2,500 police will be on patrol across Sydney tonight, cracking down on drunken behaviour. Davina Smith is at the Rocks, and Davina, officers won't be taking any chances.
Oh, definitely not, Ali. It's the busiest night of the year for Sydney, but also the busiest night of the year for New South Wales Police. It's early and already there are a lot of police officers on the street here. Joining us is Superintendent Ken Finch. Ken, thank you for your time. I know you're very busy. What sort of resources are you throwing at tonight?
Well, tonight, over the entire metropolitan area, we've got about 2,500 police, and that is made up of general duty police, specialist police, public order riot squad, mounted police, licensing, our Marine Area Command.
I guess you want everyone to have a great time, but what is your message to partygoers tonight?
Well, certainly we do want everyone to have a good time, but what we would urge people to do is to not bring alcohol into the festival areas, and certainly not bring any type of glass receptacles into the area. What we would say very strongly is enjoy yourself in moderation. If you come in here and play up, we'll lock you up. So that's the message to people. Enjoy themselves, look out for themselves and for their friends.
Ken, thank you for your time. A busy night ahead, Ali.
That is true.